I mean, look at that beautiful, beautiful flower right there. Huh? Hey, come on. Lay down. Lay down. Stay. So, before I usually take her to a walk, I have to get her to this sort of calm state of mind. Otherwise, if I go with her when she's like just going crazy, she's gonna be going nuts. Hey, come on. Go back. Sit. Good. Stay. So what I'm trying to do here is to just make sure that she's got my full attention. So there is a road there, and I don't want her to go there. Let me show you. But lay down. I made it to the park. What it looks like. And yeah, you know you're in Australia when every single place you go, you see this sign. That's when you know you're in Australia. Every single places you go, you will always see that sign. That's how you know you are in Australia. But anyway, for now, so we are gonna concentrate on our, which is taking her out for a walk, because today it's her day. So this morning we brushed her hair, clipped her nails, and I went over through her whole body, just checking whether she's okay. Sometimes you get those little seeds stuck on their little toes, and sometimes that can cause a lot of discomfort for your dogs. So you always want to make sure you check your dogs in between the paws. So I did that this morning as well. Checked our teeth and say they're still doing quite well. And at this stage now we are on this we are on the next stage, which is take her for a walk. So I was actually gonna take her to a dog wash before this, and I just thought, why not sneak in a quick walk for her? When I say a quick walk for her, we're talking anything from 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers. Sometimes we do 10 kilometers, and even I've done 15 and 16 kilometers with her. And by the way, she does not get tired. I don't know what kind of a dog this one is, but she does not get tired. But I did discover though, if I let her sniff a lot when we're doing our walks, she actually does get quite exhausted, which comes back to a point one of my trainers used to tell me, that it's not the quality, it's not about how long the walk is, it's about the quality of the walk. So if you let your dog do some sniffing, chuck in some training materials in there when you're going for a walk, it helps your dog way much better. And it's really good for the dog. So yeah, there she is. We're gonna go and get her for a walk. So usually when I get to a park and there's other cars, today there's no cars because it's a little bit overcast. We're probably gonna get rained on when you're doing this walk, but that doesn't matter. I don't care about that as much. So usually what happens when you get to this stage, she gets really excited and she'll be barking non-stop. And by the time I open that door at the park, she just bolts out. So I've been trying to put her into a routine. When we get to a park, I stay in the car for a little bit until she settles down. She's much more calmer, less nervous. Not even about being nervous, it's like she's so excited and the adrenaline in her is just too high and she can't control it. Because of the build and because of the excitement of what's gonna happen. She does love her walks. So I'm just letting her calm down a little bit. I think now she's much more calmer. We're gonna go at the back, and don't be surprised if she still tries to bolt off when I open the door. But you saw the little trick that I did when I tie her leash on my towel, just to avoid and just to minimize the risk of her trying to just again come in the front when I'm driving, or when I get there, for her to just jump and just go. So for now we are gonna go and enjoy this walk. So have the camera ready for you the other way so you can see. I'll just put that on the bed. So this is the place. Oh man, don't you just love this country? There's so much good things. Look at those trees. Look at it. This place where you are. So usually you would come on this car park on a good weather day, and it's full of cars. But as you can see, the clouds, it's a little bit overcast. I should see where I can show you what it looks like in the clouds today. It looks like it's gonna rain. That's what it looks like today. So it's a beautiful day actually. It's quite a nice day to be outside. For people like me who doesn't mind getting rained on. Yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. So let's let Lou out. So coming closer here. Zoom in a little bit. Stay. Stay. Nah. And that's what you want. So I always want her to just do what she has done, because it means I'll be able to go for a walk which is much more calm. And then there she bumps again. So at this stage I'm not too worried, but I will still keep an eye and make sure that she still knows what we're doing. So we'll do this for now. My little trick, and she's off. Not worried at the moment because it's just me and her, and I've got a really good recall on her. So if I call her, she's gonna come back. Let me show you. Lulu, come on. Hey, really good recall for a dog when you just get to a park. And yeah, so we're gonna go for a walk. I'll just show a little bit of what we're doing. It says you keep your dog on a leash, but we'll see how it goes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And yeah, so yeah, this is how when you know you're in Australia when you get to see these. You get to see that. And where's the other one? Yeah, the snakes one. That's the one that always creeps me out and just makes me know that I'm in Australia for sure. This one here. So you know in Australia when you see this stuff. So they got some really good recommendations for you to stay safe. Remove your pads and keep your pets on a leash. And if you see a snake, leave it alone. We'll see whether we can work with that. Yeah, see how we go. Come on. Here we go, starting to explore. She's loving it. It's a really good path. I've done this path quite a few times, and when I'm by myself I do let her off the leash, because also again, as I said, I do have really good recall, and this is what I was trying to talk to you about. You gotta let her sniff. That's what works their brains out. It's much more better than just focusing on just the dog walking next to you or the dog marching next to you like you're in the military. You just want to let the dog sometimes sniff up, and that helps them in their brains, and it's actually really good for them. And she's actually really good in retrieving things. If I hide anything, she will actually know. If I touch something, next time I come there, she'll probably remember and she'll want to touch it. So it's a really good place. Come on. So because at this stage I don't think there's anyone in the park with us, I'm gonna let her off the leash, and she loves it, man. She does. Let's see how that's gonna go. Come on, closer. Come on. Keep your eyes on me. I wish I can really be able to show you what she does on it when I call her like this, but She loves it. Free. There you go. She just excites. Gets too excited. Man, it's also that time of the year in Australia where we have these beautiful flowers. I'll see whether I can get some and we'll zoom in some time, but right now let's just try focus on this. See what she's up to. What are you up to, dog? Lulu! Good girl, you're a beautiful dog. So that's what you want. You want to make sure that you got a really good recall on your dog just before you let her off the leash. So every single time you call her, she should be able to come right to you. And that's what you want. And I've really worked for that for her. I've got the confidence that even if right now she starts chasing a rabbit or anything like that, which she has in the past. I mean, one of the days I probably wasn't really successful and she just went all the way. But I do have really good recall on her and quite confident that she will come when I call her. What do you think? Should we go for a walk and stop filming? You're just wondering what I'm doing today, aren't you? Because usually we'll be just going and going and going. So this is our Perth for the day. She's loving it, eh? Sorry if the camera is a bit shaky, but gotta pick up my speed, otherwise we're never gonna go. What do you want to do today, dog? Wait, what are you doing? I do like to mess up with her a little bit sometimes, and I will give her some things that I know that she can do. Let's see, let's try the lick right now. Come on! See that? That's what I'm talking about. Good girl. Close. Good girl. You are a legend, aren't you? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you don't have that kind of a recall with your dog, do not let it off the leash. Because this is a killing machine you got. And anything can happen. And you know what else she likes? She likes to jump on things. So you watch. Lulu, come on. Hop on. Hop. Hop on. Hop. Look at her. She loves it. What do you sing? Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Hey. Come on. Hop on. Good girl. Ready? Get him. Look at her. Look at her. Come on, get him. Do you find it? What is it? She just loves it, eh? Come on, crazy. Good girl. So that's what I was talking about. So she need to always know that she need to check with you whatever she's doing, whether it's okay. If you don't have that kind of a control with your dog, please do not let off your dog. Just go like that. You need to have a really good recall. You need to be able to direct her when she needs to. And you watch this dog, she's always checking on my face to see whether I'm okay with whatever she's doing. And that's what you want for a working dog. Otherwise, they can overpower you. They can. So this is our time, and I'll show you some other time when we're doing some training and how she is. But the best thing right now is to first of all bond. So I don't know whether you saw what she was running there for, but that log, she thought it was some sort of an animal, and she was just getting really engaged. And I wish I called her then so I can show you how she's actually does really good with her recall. But yeah, no, she's a really good dog. Hey, let's see whether she's gonna come. Oh, come on. Hey, come on, quick. There you go. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. I want to show you this. Stay. Stay. Free. Good girl. So I do have some other words that I've not used, which if I wanted her attention I would use, but I don't like to overuse them. When it comes to a point that I need to use one of those words, like some of the word, I don't want to use it right now because she's close to me. Oh my god, we're gonna get rained on again. Come on. One of those words I use with her when I need her to give me her full attention when she's actually just about to do something really naughty, like chasing through something, or going to a ball that I don't want her to go, or maybe even chasing a cat or a dog or another dog or a duck or some birds. I would use the word ready. And because I use that word a lot when I'm just about to have fun with her, like, you know, throw a ball to her or give her some treat, she would come when I use that word. Watch this. Ready? You see that? Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. So that's usually my backup word if I call her and she doesn't come. So yeah, this is a really nice place to just come for a nice walk. We do this quite often. And I like it that they always got these signs for you to check, just in any case, you know. Come on. Let's go check out, let's go some bird watching. Hey, listen, you're not gonna jump in the water today, not like last time, okay? I know I'm gonna go wash you, but this is not the water I want to wash you with. Please, let's keep some respect, yeah? So the first time I came here with her, she had not walked in between a water body and somewhere elevated, and she was slightly anxious. And this is why some people keep on asking me, how is your dog so confident in all these sort of surfaces and things like that? But literally, man, I've taken my time to just make sure that I have exposed her to a lot of things. She can climb, she can just go up and not be worried about height. I think at the end of the day I'm more scared of height than she is. So she's very confident when it comes to all these sort of textures and places like this, because I've exposed her. But the first time I brought her here, she was very, very worried and very furious actually with me, because, hey, do not even think about it. Leave it. Come on. Good girl. So that's the kind of recall I'm talking about. All right, let's go. Free. So yeah. Leave it. So let me show you what she's checking out on. Well, you can see some duck. Let me see. Yeah, those are the ducks she's looking at, and she's just eyeing them, and she just wanna go get them, and I'm not gonna let her. But they're beautiful, eh? Nature just gives you all these things. So I don't know why I cannot zoom. so it's because I've put the tracking on, so you just want to zoom itself automatically. That's okay. Actually, no, let's go. I'm probably gonna get somewhere to show them to you better. Yeah, that's bush. It's quite beautiful, this place. Really nice. Very pretty. It's wonderful. What you thinking, dog? What you thinking? Hey, big girl. Yeah. Then I just laugh again, even when I come across things like, you know, those bags. Where did it go? I'm still getting used to my gimbal, so just bear with me. Where did it go? She must have seen something she doesn't like. What is it? So in a situation like I can get up to now, come here. Do not back and come back here. This is when you need, this is your total control. When you know you can get her from that state of mind, because that's now when she kicked in into her protection mode. That's when you, if you can tell her, if you can get her worked out and get her out of that, it's when you know your dog is actually doing quite well. So I can call her and I can tell her to go there. So let me show you this. Lulu, come on. Come here. Come on. Good girl. Then I'll let her off. Come, free. Get him. Come on, get him. Good girl, go crazy. Good girl, come on. What is it? Speak up. So let's go and investigate. I don't know what it is that she's looking. Alright, free. Cut it up. What is it? So whatever it is, it's I don't know whether I can get there. What is it that's spooked you up? This one, she can be barking at a snake and you don't know, so I do like to always look what it is that is actually making her a bit anxious, just to be sure. I don't seem to see anything alarming. I guess that's just her being quite cautious. I've realized that actually with her, she's more like this when we're walking. If I'm walking with my son, who is a bit younger, she gets completely overprotective and then she actually snaps at everything, which is another behavior that I need to work on, because sometimes I've seen dogs coming to my son to just say hello and she's actually getting quite agitated, and you don't want that with a working dog, because sometimes it actually can be quite, it can end up just changing very quickly, that situation, and you don't want that. And then just because your dog beat someone just because of a mistake, it has to be put down. So you always want to make sure you stay on top of these situations, just to be always on a lookout, just make sure you're protecting her. I think there's something that she can see that I cannot see, so I think maybe we'll go just so she doesn't jump in that water, because I'm not quite comfortable, because I can't see what it is that she's actually going at. And she knows, but I'm really happy that I can tell her to go off at it and stop going off at it. That's really good. Come on, Jim, come on, speak up. Well, sometimes, mostly. Leave it. So I think she knows now it's not that bad, so she's quite comfortable. So continue with our journey, continue with our walk. She's loving it. It's really good. Really, really good. No, you're not gonna go there. Thank you. Go back. Do you see what happened just then? So she went around and she was actually gonna go investigate to the same thing, but I told her not to go. So she actually understood that he doesn't want me to go there, so let me not go there. But if I dare say proceed or actually tell her the words that I usually would use to encourage her to do that, she'll be there right now. And that's really good. That's what you want when you train your dog. That's what you want when you have a working dog with you. That's what you want when you have a machine with you. You want her to actually be able to listen and understand when you tell her some of these cues. And I'm really, really happy that we're getting to that level where she can actually listen and she's comfortable with my instructions. Because sometimes these dogs are too overpowering for some owners, and that's why we get a lot of people sometimes having really bad time with some of these dogs. But all you need is actually just to have a really good structure and let them respect you and you respect them, and you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. She's just going nuts there at the background, so but that's okay. Oh, look at that beautiful flower. Let's zoom in and see these, some of the just best pecks that you don't get to see when you're sitting on your couch. So I'm not sure of the name of this flower. If you know the name of this flower, maybe just comment and let us know what it is. But they're actually quite feral. I find a lot of them and they can grow everywhere so quickly and so fast. Don't know whether you can see some there as well that are just about to flower. And it's also, we're heading to spring, so a lot of things right now are just regaining back. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, let's see where they can find her. She came back. She's still going back to that place that she was not sure of. And yeah, it's good. We back to business. Just goes off like a horse in the bush. That's good. She gets to do her walk. So I'm gonna turn off this recording, and then we're gonna go do this walk quickly so I can be able to walk. Oh, look at those flowers I was talking about. This everywhere. I don't know what you can see. I'm gonna try zooming. They're everywhere. They're quite feral, but they're actually quite good. I find that white flowers, actually, to me, they do that thing. I do love white flowers. Let's see whether I can get one of them, but I'm not gonna go on to that because there's a lot of grass there on my way there. And if you remember, we're in Snake's Heaven, so I think I'll stay on the paths. So if you like the flowers, maybe I can zoom some so you can enjoy the flowers with me when I zoom for you. There you go. Let me know the name if you know the name. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'll zoom it for you, but I'm not gonna go close because we're in Australia. This is Snake's Heaven. And they're everywhere. Look at, even forget about that one. Let's go to those ones. They're just everywhere. Find it everywhere this time of the year. So if you know the name of these flowers, just let me know. Otherwise, yeah, enjoy. I think I'm coming down with the cold, so please don't mind me. Not always like that. Look at how happy that dog is. What's up? Come on, center. Thank you. Hey, buddy. What's up? Wanna go left? Another flower that is actually happening right now. I'm not sure whether I can be able to show you from here, but it's a yellow one. That's a really beautiful flower too this season. We get them, see whether that one. You see that? We'll get close to one of them because I know where I'm walking there is a few. But that flower there, I think it's a water, but I could be wrong. So really good for people with bees. Really nice flowers. All right, let's go. So let's go for a walk. So a lot of people do think that got a lot of brothers back at home, and they're always asking like, do you guys have places to go for walks there? Like, I mean, you guys live in overseas, abroad, like in diaspora, and like, is there like things there where you walk for leisure and stuff like that? Here you go, Gabriel. This is evidence for you that we do have some really nice nature walks that actually these people have invested a lot of money. And this is the sad part, because we go to Africa and we're just destroying all our forests, all our natural habitats. But these people, on the other hand, they know how to look after them. They actually put some of these trails as heritage, like the pond you saw me earlier on, that's a heritage trail. That means nobody will ever develop there. Come 20 years from now, come 50 years from now, 100 years from now, there is nobody who is going to come there and try to develop that area. It's always going to be protected. It's I don't know the Aboriginals of this area, but it's actually named after that, and this walking trail is part of that. So it's always going to be protected, no matter how many housings are going to have around this area. You're always going to have this. And this is one thing that we need to wake up as Africans, because we destroy our own paradise, and we think that we can see that in other places, but we always need to be quite vigilant in protecting. Nobody's going to come and help us. Nobody's going to come and look after these things for us. It's Africa is our business. Okay? So yeah, come with me for a walk. I'll be doing more of these more often, these sort of walks, so I can actually just show you, because I actually don't go to the same walking trail twice in a week. There's a lot of them around me and I love it. You get to get your fresh air, and it's quite sad because Australia is supposed to be one of the, hottest place in this world. And that's why they call us down under. But then we go in places like us in Kenya where we're quite tropical. that you cannot even walk into a place with more than 50-year-old trees because people have cut them down. The government has cut them down. They approve people to cut them just to develop those areas, and they don't replenish. So yes, quite sad, but it happens. So this is a tree I was talking to you about earlier on. This one is not yet flowered, but hang on, it's actually starting to flower. If you can see that, all them flowers there, really good for foraging bees if you're planning to do some beekeeping. I know the name of the plant, but I'm gonna have to check for you. But look at it, it's quite pretty. Quite pretty actually. Yeah. Let's proceed with our walk. Again, I always want to make sure that I still want my dog to know that I'm around. So when she walks like that, I'll stop. And I let her figure out that I've stopped walking and she need to come back. Like that. Good girl. Free. One of these days I'll do a video and I'll show you guys her bite work. It's actually quite exceptional. She's really good at it and she excels in that quite good. It's amazing how one dog can be so good in so many things. But I guess it also depends on the kind of hard work you put into it. Because yeah, I have trained this dog. She's definitely worth to me a lot. And I'm proud of it. I'm quite happy with it. Oi! So sometimes I'll come here early in the morning around 5 a.m. when there's no anyone, and I'll be just do a quick run here with my dog. So here is the name of the walk. Actually, sorry, this is the name of some of these trees. I think this is Borona Kumba. Big trees, apparently. That's the name in Aboriginal. So this area is Anunga area, as you can see. That's an Aboriginal group in Western Australia. And these elder there told us here that Buruna Kuba is big trees. So, fun fact in Aboriginal, let's check this one out. So it says some of the important people in our clan were buried at the foot of the big trees. The trees were a marker for them. Around here, we used to talk about spirits of the trees. If you look up at the leaves and branches, you can see the shapes that look a bit like human faces and some that look like animal or birds. I suppose then your imaginations can take over. The Nunya people learned by looking around. They believed in life as they see it. They never learned to read, but they had their own markings. The elders taught the young ones by showing them the things around them. So this is a story told by a Nunga elder, Custodian Joe Wally. Actually, Joe Wally is actually one of the elder in around some of these south of the river when you hit, I think, from Winana towards Pinjara. I've heard of that Wally. Wally is an elder name that keeps coming up. So I guess if you look at some of these trees, you see some faces that look humans and some look like birds, because that's where some of the Aboriginal elders were buried. Some of these big trees, I mean, you can see the size of those trees. I do like those little, look at that. I mean, when you see a tree or the leaves that look like a human face, just let me know. Probably will just be bolting out of this place. because that would be a bit creepy, but it's history. It's what makes us who we are. They respect that land for that particular purposes, and that's, I guess, that's one of the reasons why. And I told you earlier on that this area is actually listed as a heritage trail. No one will ever develop this area. That's probably the reason, because some of these huge trees here, that's where the elders were buried, now that we know. Or maybe that's what my dog was barking earlier on at. Oh, that's creepy. Woo. Creepy, creepy. Now I feel a bit uneasy. I've been using this trail here for over a year. Now I've never felt the chills I'm feeling right now. But that's okay. I've got my ultimate protector here. They do say that dogs can see spirits or things the human cannot. Maybe that's what it is that she could see earlier on. But I do not want to believe that for now. Well, I do want to believe that, but I do not want to really, dwell on that for now. So let's proceed with the walk. What a beautiful day to be outside, actually. So yeah, it's one of those things that you're just gonna come across, and you just have to read, respect the people who wrote that, or people who believe in those things, and just move on with your life, eh? It doesn't take much with you respecting or even just giving them that respect. Because it's not your culture doesn't mean that it doesn't mean much to the people who it means a lot to. So you're always gonna respect that. What is it that you saw now? Oi! Leave it. I guess, so there's a lot of rabbits in this area. So maybe that's what it is that she saw there that we did not see. If you know what it is, or if you saw what it was before me, I probably can't know right now until I go and review my camera later on. But let us know. Oi! Come on! It's amazing, isn't it? Look at that. What are you looking at? Yeah, another good thing about this place, I mean, if I was back at home, I'd probably be worried if I'm walking in a place like this, I'll probably come across maybe something like a leopard or a cheetah or even a lion or maybe a gazelle or zebra or something like that, But the beauty about this place, there's not a lot of predators, man. Like, there's not a lot of those big game animals that would actually be a threat to human life. I guess the biggest threat in this area is usually your snakes. You get a lot of those poisonous spiders, which if I see one of them, I'll probably show you today. There's a day I saw a huge spider almost as big as my fist. I've got that, by the way, on another video. And yeah, and then you can find foxes, things like that. But that big sort of game you would find in other places of our, like where I come from, like in Africa, we don't have them here. So we're pretty much okay in that sense here. You're just really gonna look where you're walking or where you're stepping. So we come across a little river here, but this dog actually loves to go in that water. I don't know what's the fascination about that, but she loves it. Let's see whether she's gonna do it today. I don't mind if she does, because this is somehow fresh and clean water. And again, after this, if you do remember the business of the day, we are going to give her a wash. So if she wants to do that, she could. I'm not really fast. And there we go. Told you, she loves this water. What you doing? You want to go in? All right, come on. Hop, get in the water. See, sometimes she just wants me to talk so she can do it. Just don't bring me anything I don't want you to bring me from there. It's a wash. Hop. Can you even see her? Please do not shake on me, please. Pretty good water. It's actually quite clean. I don't know whether you can see that through the camera. Depends, I guess, with the angle that the camera goes. But if you can have a look at that, I'll try to zoom in for you. It's really good. It's really nice little stream. That goes to the lake where we actually hang on. You know what? I see a nice spot. You would appreciate it. Just give me a second. Aha. Yeah. See that? Can you see that? What do you call them? Helicopter. I call them. Some people call them the dragonflies. I call them the helicopter flies or something like that. Can you see us swimming there? It's amazing. That we can be able to see it from here. All right. That's all. We're zooming in close to that. All right. Let's go this side. Towards the sun. I am gonna stop recording soon, so we can be able to walk. But I guess Mr. Gabriel, hakuna maswali mingi sasa. Ati unaendaga walk, unapelekaga dogi waje, huko kuna place ya walk. I guess you've seen it now, man. There's a lot of nature here. There's a lot of natural places so you can actually walk. because we hear about Maju, alafu we think like it's all these building, these concrete jungles and all this stuff, but there's a lot of actually nature here. There's a lot of reserve. There's a lot of places which are reserved for these sort of walks, this sort of nature, and it's actually quite good to see that. And I guess it's high time we as Africans to start excuse me to start looking at our own interest in these things and start looking after our environment for our own future children's, you know. I want my grandchildren to enjoy nature as it comes, you know. I mean, look at that beautiful flower right there. Huh? Amazing. Okay. Let's proceed. Let me show you how I told you that this dog, I'm going to take this piece of wood right there. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to leave it and I'm going to see where the dog is going to find it. She's got a really good sense of smell. So I'm going to hold it and make sure that I've put my scent all over it. And when she's not looking, ooh, I just saw a rabbit. And then I'm gonna throw it, let's say, there. So that, let's see what she's gonna know. Lulu, come on. Heel. Sit. Sniff. Okay, search. So I've given her the scent for that stick. I know where it is. Let's see whether she's gonna find it. Right now, she's so distracted. There's a lot of other new scents here that she hasn't found. And I think she actually didn't pick that scent up because she's going too far. Come on. Search. Disappointing. She didn't even take note of it. Come on, Lulu. Hey, come here. Oh, there she go. Oh, 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 oh. Look at that. I thought she did not, but look at that. Oh my God, she got it. She got it. You see that? She actually picked it out. So yeah, I guess no, she was a bit distracted to start with, but she actually went and got it. And here it is. And I don't know whether you could see it or maybe I didn't get that properly. But she got distracted to start with, but because again there's so much smells in these places, a new place, there's a lot of distractions. When you start something like this, you want to make sure that you're in a place where there's not as much distractions, but she still ended up getting it. And if you can see what's happening there, she's actually waiting for meat to kind of like, you know, give it to her again now, because now she's quite aware that that's what I want her to do. And now she's really focused. And now if I was to hide it again, or actually like, you know, throw it again or something like that, she would actually be quite vigilant in trying to retrieve it, as you know, before, as opposed to what she did before. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick it up again, which is that, and I don't know whether you can see it there. And there she is waiting for it. I don't like using sticks, sometimes I can give them injuries, but that's all I've got for now. So you see that focus, hang on a second, see that focus there? That's the kind of focus you want. So I am gonna make sure she forgets that I've got it, and I'm gonna hide it again, and then it's gonna be a little much more difficult for her to retrieve it, as opposed to her paying full attention right now that I've got it. So I'll wait for her to you know, go and do some other things, and I'll hide it or I'll drop it, and we'll see whether she can find it. Free, free. Just me telling her that she can go and do whatever she want to do. Oh, that was a perfect opportunity for me to hide it, but I didn't. Okay, so she's gone. So I still got it. So I'm actually gonna drop it as I'm walking. Like that. You saw that? Oh, she saw it. She didn't see it. She can smell it. Search. She got it. So I think I need to do better than that. Drop. I need to do better than that. So she was walking, and as soon as I did that, she found it. And that's not what I want. I want to drop it like I have. So I've dropped it somewhere there, and she doesn't know I don't have it. And come on, search, sniff. Good, search. It's going too far. Scent is wearing off. She's going back. Oh, that was so close. Oh, even closer. Again, she didn't even come to me to actually get the scent that I want her to search, which means that she might be slightly distracted. No. Come on. Come here. Leave him. Close. Good girl. Search. Sniff. Good girl. Search. It's not there, I can tell you that, buddy. Search. No, it's not there. She's getting distracted, so she's picking other smells. And the problem is sometimes she might pick the wrong smell and think that's what I want. Oi! No, ready? See, that I use that word to reserve for places when I don't want her to go that far. Like she just did. Yeah, search! She's almost gonna get it. That's why I dropped it somewhere there. I do have another word I can use when I want her to be more into this game. Come on, search. So let's see where we can find it before we're getting really, really distracted. Oh, it is right there. But she can see some ducks. Come on, search. Search. Still haven't seen it, but she's using her nose. She knows it's close. So this is the quality now. Talking the quality of the walk when you do things like this. So you engage your dog mentally and her nose is working. And she loves it. She actually adores this part. Only that there's so much scent and so much sense right now. But there, come on, search. Yeah, and she's gonna find it. So let's hope she's gonna find it. Where is she? You found it. See? Good girl. So yeah, she does eventually come around. There's a lot of sense here. I'll show you what she's looking at and what she actually loves water. My dog adores water. And anywhere you're closer to a water body, she actually goes nuts. And that's what she's going for right now. And she's got the stick on her mouth. If you can see, she's gonna try go to the with it to the water because she struggled with it a little bit. So she actually now want to hold it so she can now put more of her scent on it. So in any case, I'm trying to get her to go and look for it. She's actually got it, and um So this is where she is, or was. And yeah, she can also fetch, by the way. Leave it. So let me show you something. Leave it. Leave it. Let me show you something else. So this is the Mtsikia, which she doesn't want to let her go off. So if I throw it away, she's gonna go no matter where it is. So ready? Fetch. There you go. In the water. Found it. Good girl. Come on. There you go. And she brought it. See that smile on her face? I love it. We do go to the beach sometime because she actually loves water. She loves to swim. But yeah, sorry, I have to stop this video here so I can actually be able to walk now, this time for real, until we get to the dog wash. All right, catch you later. Bye. I guess this is the famous water grove. Really beautiful flowers, by the way. So again, we got a lot of plants that grow in this area. They are kind of suited for the weather and the desert weather. So I don't know what you can see, but there's thousands of these water groves. I'll zoom some of them there. Sorry, I'm not using a gimbal, so my hand's a bit shaky. Yeah, really good. Good bits.